Hello, welcome to this review of the Flysky FGr4s V2 receiver for the Flysky Noble NB4 RC transmitter. It is a 4-channel receiver and it has an internal antenna. And what I really like about it is the relative small size. It can fit right inside of my Armor Mojave 6S receiver compartment, right along with the stock receiver that came with the vehicle. So it just fits right in there. I don't even have to remove that Spectrum receiver, and I can just unplug the steering and thrust channel and place it right into channel 1 and channel 2 respectively of this receiver. And all you need to do to connect it to the transmitter is you take the blind plug that comes with the transmitter, with the receiver, and you place it right in there, and you turn on the escape, use the power button, and you have a little LED light or red flashing light that you will be able to see through this receiver. And you take your transmitter, and right where it says RX set, you go in and you press bind and start binding, and it should easily bind to this receiver. So fairly easy, and overall it's pretty good. However, it's a little bit limited on the range. In my range, average range, I'm getting maybe about 325 to 350 feet before I start to lose connections from this transmitter. However, so it would depend on what you're using this for. If you wanted more for a crawler, you tend to not send crawlers really far away from you, but more of the speedier cars or racers or bashers, you may want to look into a receiver that provides a longer range. Now, I did end up updating this receiver through my transmitter, and it seemed as if I gained 100 feet or more of distance after the update. So you want to make sure that you update your transmitter and your receiver before using it, and that may help. But for my plans, it's going to be using this receiver more in the crawlers or my shorter distance RCs, and looking for something more longer range for my faster cars such as my Armor Felony. I hope this review was helpful. Thanks for watching.